Hey everybody, how's it going? Just wanted to do a video here. Lucky Sprink tagged me. He wants me to show one gun, one knife. One gun, one knife for the zombie apocalypse shit hit the fan, and then just one gun, one knife, like I guess your favorite gun, favorite knife, whatever it is right now. Extremely hard decision. I've made like 30 videos and deleted them and been trying to think about this because it is so hard to just pick the one. But I'm going to try to make this as short and sweet as possible. Glock 19 is what I would be picking for that one gun, one knife, one handgun, one knife. Glock 19, great gun, good shooter, perfect size, does everything you need to, carry, whatever you need to do, this gun will do it, and we'll keep on doing it. So that would be what I would choose right now. I fluctuate on my favorite gun all the time, so it's really hard to just choose one, but this has been one of my favorites lately. A lot cheaper to shoot than a 45. So the one knife would be this Spyderco Bird. So it's Bird Cara stainless. Pretty sweet knife. I actually picked this up like 2 months ago. It's Smoky Mountain Knife Works. If you guys haven't heard of it, they've got a website, but they've also got their huge store. Awesome place. If you ever get a chance to go. If you're a knife lover, you have to go there. Biggest store I know about. I mean, I could be wrong, but I think that is like one of the biggest, if not the biggest knife store. So again, this is a Spyder Bird Cara. Great little knife, all stainless, lock back style. Got your pocket clip. I like how it's got the serrations here and here. So if you were needing to use this in like a self-defense situation, you've got some good grip on it. Great little knife. Now, shit hit the fan, zombie apocalypse. You'd automatically think that somebody was going to get a knife like this. Real cool survival knife. Everything you could think of in there. It's just got everything. You would really think that somebody would immediately go for that. Well, I have all this stuff in a bug out bag. So that wouldn't be the knife that I would grab in that zombie apocalypse shit hit the fan scenario. I don't want to get that close to somebody, to be honest. This would be the knife that I choose. I do not want to get that close, whether it is a zombie or a person I am defending myself against. I love this because I think you have the length to defend yourself if it came down to using a blade against a zombie, where you're not going to have to get as close, because it's like, I mean, just to put it up next to that 1911, you just see how large this knife is. So I think, plus it's got a little pin down here so you could crush a skull or something with that if you needed to. So zombie, you wouldn't have to get so close, and I like the idea of not getting that close to a zombie. Then for the shit hit the fan, I guess, more scenario where you may be dealing with humans, people, and you're having to actually defend your life and your loved ones and friends. I would go with this partly too because, one, I don't have to get as close, and two, I think it has a big intimidation factor, especially if you were to pull it out. I just think it's an intimidating knife, especially if you follow the rules that you're supposed to. Whenever any of this comes out of your pocket, if you draw your firearm, you're not supposed to draw your firearm until you're actually going to use it, until your life has been threatened, your loved ones have been threatened, and you truly feel you're in danger and you need to protect yourself. So at that point, this would be coming out, and I just think that might stop the situation. And if it didn't, it's going to stop the situation with whatever you do with it. I keep this thing razor sharp, and I don't use it for anything beyond it just sits and is there if it needs to be used. Great knife. It's a Frost cutlery, by the way. So, but it's been a great knife. I've had this thing for like 10 or 12 years. So anyway, zombie apocalypse shit hit the fan gun. This is really hard to pick. If I was gonna go with a handgun, I'd probably revert back to the 19 or something in 9mm, like a 17. It probably would definitely be a Glock if I only had to trust one. Not that I'm saying a 1911 is bad, so some guys don't get mad at me. But I would probably revert to this, partly because I feel like the 9mm ammo might be more readily available than things like 45 and 10mm. But as far as a rifle for the zombie apocalypse, that would be it right there. That is a DPMS AR-15. Pretty sweet rifle. It's got a 16-inch barrel. It's chrome lined. I've got a quad rail up here, A2 front sight. It's got chromed lined, chromed bolt and carrier chamber area. It's got the UTG rail covers. Yeah, you use Magpul P mags and your standard Steelies. I like both. It's got an advanced tactical technologies trigger, pretty sweet trigger, and it's got a sniper grip, is what it was called. I forget who it's called, the Sniper 2 grip, but I forget who makes it. This thing is like really bulky and kind of fattens out, but it is the most comfortable grip I've ever felt. It's awesome. Love that grip. And then as you can see, I'm a big iron sights fan, and a lot of people are probably immediately going to sit here and say, why in the hell does he have that sight so far forward? Well, I learned this from a tack shooter. I'm trying to make this quick. I'll just to answer that question, I learned this from a tack shooter that we go and shoot with sometimes, where they do 300-yard iron sights or open sights from like I said, 300 and 400 yards, and they literally shoot thumbtacks. And we've gotten involved with that, and it's quite a bit of fun. I don't compete, but you know, we go out with those guys and do some shooting. And one thing is, when you got it back here, to me, when you're shooting that far, it's so open. All you really see is that front post, in my opinion. And it's kind of hard to line things up. But they told me, you know, you slide it up here, you narrow down that picture that you see, and it's almost like you've got your ring here and your post there, to almost, you work like a crosshairs in a way of like a scope. So I really like that. It works really good for me. To each his own. You know, however you shoot and however you shoot good is how you should do it. That's how I look at it. So I learned that little thing, and I absolutely love it. So, but that would be it. Is that AR-15? And alright, I appreciate it. I am going to, again, thanks Lucky Spring for tagging me. Everybody go check out his channel. He's got an awesome channel. I am going to tag NC Shooter 1213. I want to see your one gun and your one knife for you know, your favorite gun, favorite knife, or carry, whatever it is, and then your zombie apocalypse gun and knife. I want to see what that is. Then I am also going to tag the Crew Chief 01. I want to see what your one gun and one knife is. So just let us know. Make video responses, guys, so everybody else can see what yours is, and let's keep this thing going. So appreciate you tagging me, Lucky Spring. Thanks, guys, for watching.